Hello everybody, this is the third in a series of videos charting the kind of things that we need to do when we're creating videos for our website or LinkedIn or other social networks, or in fact having a conference call. So we've talked previously about the equipment that you use and how to make that effective. We're now going to start talking about content. And the first thing to do is when you're making a call or creating a video is to think very much about what you're going to talk about. So create an agenda. This is really helpful if you're having a conference call. Perhaps you can send it to somebody that you're speaking to or ask them to contribute to the agenda. So the important thing is that you agree what you're going to say and you know what you're going to say. The second element is when you're speaking to them, there is a tendency to look down to see how you're getting on, how you look. Don't do that. It's not about how you look, it's about focusing your attention on the other person and seeing how they're reacting, because this is a direct communication. So you know whether you're boring them or whether you're enrolling them and influencing and persuading them, because that's what it's all about, creating, selling conversations. The next element is also very important. It's about recording your meetings. There is on Zoom a record button. Use it because it's very effective to recall what you've been said, some of the promises that you've made, and certainly to go back on how you've performed. So that's absolutely key. Specifically about content is creating stories. That sounds very strange, but my mantra is don't tell people what you do, tell them what you have done for others, and that's a story. Now, in this environment, you've got to create and connect with people, and you've got to maintain a connection with them. So a 2-minute story framework is really important. It's a Dale Carnegie framework that I use and have used for many years when I'm on television, when I'm selling products on QVC. And it applies here when we're communicating effectively sometimes to an invisible audience, especially if you're creating videos for your website, as I've discussed. So the key elements are this: incident, action, and benefit. The incident is the overarching story and should be about 30 seconds, giving a basis for what you're going to talk about. The action is what you actually did. And the third element, the benefit, or if you like, what's in it for them, is a very short period. It's normally about 7 words, 7 to 10 words of what actually happened, quantifying the result, if you like. The main body of your story is the middle bit, that action bit. I won't go into any further detail here, other than to say I wrote a blog about this which goes into greater detail. So what I will do, I will post at the end of this video the link that takes you to that blog and helps you to create those kind of stories. So please let me know what your stories are, how you've developed them. Send me your videos if you like. I'd love to have a look at them, and then perhaps I can give you some feedback on it. So that's the third element of this series. I'm not going to put a number on it because it may well be that as you respond to me, there are more information, or is much more information I can give you. But remember this: an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Not what I've said, but Benjamin Franklin, one of the founders of the United States. So enjoy that. And as I always say, don't fall back, reach out, keep well, keep safe.